Hello friends, welcome to GMG accountancy classes. Today we are going to discuss about lesson 9 rectification of error of class 11 accountancy. See, there are so many errors. Why we are finding out the errors? Because to know the financial position of the company, to know the correct financial position of the company, we have to rectify all the errors. There are so many types of errors which has been done in a company unintentionally. That is, at the stage of journal, we are doing error of omission, error of commission, or error of principal. At the stage of posting, we are doing error of complete omission or partial omission. Also, in the stage of balancing, we are writing the wrong balance in the right side, or sometime we are, whenever we forward to the next page, we are writing the wrong amount. So there are so many errors which must be avoided. So unintentionally it has been done by the clerk or accountant. So how we have to rectify all those errors, that we are going to discuss in this chapter. So all the exercise sums are done in this chapter in very easy way. So before doing this chapter or starting this chapter, you must remember the following points. You must note down in your notebook the following points. First point, in the question, if it is given under cost, less, short, not posted, or rupees 91 as rupees 81 written, then write original entry. Always write the original entry. If, second point, if over cost, more, excess, or rupees 81 is written as rupees 91, then write opposite entry. While doing this chapter, you must remember two things. Number one, you must remember the journal entries, and number two, trial balance. These two things you must remember very perfectly, then only you can do this chapter very easily. So, first exercise, state the accounts affected in each of the following errors. See, the question is given, goods purchased on credit from Saranya, rupees 150, was posted to the debit side of her account. So, what we done? We purchased goods from Saranya. So, what is the entry? Purchase account debit to Saranya account. But we wrongly posted in debit side. Normally, purchase to Saranya means it is a credit balance, but we return on the debit side wrongly. So we have to correct this. So how we will correct it? We have to write in a opposite side. So the answer is Saranya account should be credited with rupees 150. Okay. If they ask the journal entry by using suspense account, you can write suspense account debit to Saranya account, because Saranya is a credit balance. So we have to write in the credit side. Okay. Now we move on to second question. Question B. First question B. The total of purchase book is rupees 4,500, was posted twice. So purchase book is what? It is a debit balance. Twice means what? Excess, extra, more. So what I said in the starting itself, in the second point, if it is extra, excess, more, then you have to write the opposite entry. So purchase book is debit balance. Opposite means credit. So you have to write purchase account should be credited with rupees 4500. If you have to write the journal entry, you can write suspense account debit to purchase account. Now move on to question number 2. Rectify the following errors discovered before the preparation of trial balance. Second question. Sales book was under cost by rupees 100. Sales book was under cost by rupees 100. So sales account should be credited with rupees 100. Why? Sales is a credit balance. Simple. Under cost means you have to write in original. So originally sales is a credit. So you have to write in credit. Sales account should be credited with rupees 100. So journal entry is suspense account debit to sales account. Now move on to B. Purchase return book was over cost by rupees 200. Over cost means opposite. Normally purchase return is which balance? Debit balance or credit balance? Purchase return in originally it is a credit balance, but over cost means you have to write in opposite side. So purchase return account should be debited with rupees 200. If they ask the entry, you can write purchase return account debit to suspense account. Otherwise statement first line is enough. Now move on to question number 3. First question. Sales book was under cost by rupees 400. Sales book was under cost by rupees 400. Under cost means what? Original entry you have to write. Sales is what? It is a credit balance. So simple. The answer is sales account should be credited with rupees 400. So suspense account debit to sales account. 2 means credit balance. Okay. So always you have to remember the first 2 points, notes, so that this chapter is very easy to do it. Next one, sales return. Sales return book was over cost by rupees 500. So sales return normally it is a which balance? Debit balance. But it is a over cost. Over cost means what we have to do? Opposite. So sales return account should be credited with rupees 500. So you have to write the journal entry suspense account debit to sales return account. Then only it will tally. Next question. Purchases book was under cost by rupees 600. Under cost means original entry you have to write. So purchase account is a debit balance. So you have to write purchase account should be debited with rupees 600. Journal entry if they ask, you can write purchase account debit to suspense account 600. Now we move on to next point. D. Purchase return book was over cost by rupees 700. Over cost means opposite. Normally purchase return is credit balance, but opposite means debit you have to write. So this is the error which we have to rectify. Purchase return account should be debited with rupees 700. Journal entry is purchase. Rectify entry is purchase return account debit to suspense account 700. Next, bills receivable book. Bills receivable is an asset. Asset is always a debit balance, because all the assets items are debit balance, all the liabilities items are credit balance. Under cost means original. Original means bills receivable is a debit balance. So answer is bills receivable account should be debited with rupees 800. Bills receivable account debit to suspense account 800. Now, fourth question. Rectify the following errors before preparing the trial balance. The total of purchase book was carry forward rupees 90 less. I underlined the important points in the question which you have to remember and which you have to see. See, in this line, the important point is purchase and less. So purchase is a debit balance. Less means under cost, original entry. So originally purchase is a debit balance. So purchase account should be debited with rupees 90. Journal entry is purchase account debit to suspense account. Next question. The total of purchase book was carry forward as rupees 180 more. When it is more means excess, extra, over cost. So you have to write opposite. Normally purchase is debit balance, but over cost means opposite. More means opposite. So opposite of debit is credit. So answer is purchase account should be credited. Purchase account should be credited with rupees 180. So the answer is 180. Suspense account debit to purchases account. Next one. The total of sales book was carried forward rupees 270 less. The total of sales book was carried forward rupees 270 less. Less means under cost. So original entry. Sales is a credit balance. So simple. Sales account should be credited with rupees 270. If they ask rectify entry, you can write suspense account debit to sales account. Next question. The total of sales return book was carry forward rupees 360 more. More means extra, over cost. So opposite entry. Normally sales return is a debit balance, but opposite means credit. So the answer is sales return account should be credited with rupees 360. So the answer for rectifying entry is suspense account debit to sales return account. Next question, that is E. The total of purchase return book was carried forward rupees 450 less. Answer, purchase return account should be credited with rupees 450. Less means under cost. Under cost means same. So purchase return is a credit balance. So purchase return account should be credited with rupees 450. Rectify entry is suspense account debit to purchase return account. Move on to fifth question. The following errors were located by the accountant before preparation of trial balance. Rectify them. So the first question. The total of the discount column of rupees 1100 on the debit side of the cash book was not yet posted. Simple. Not yet posted means original entry. Still it has been not posted. Forgot to write. So we have to write the answer. Discount debit means discount allowed. If it is given discount credit means discount received. So debit side means discount allowed or discount paid. So discount allowed is a debit balance. So you have to write the original entry if it is not yet posted or under cost or less. So answer is discount allowed account should be debited with rupees 1100. So discount allowed account debit to suspense account 1100. We have to write the original entry because we forgot to write in the account. Okay. Now we move on to next question. The total of the discount column on the credit side of the cash book was under cost rupees 500. So under cost means original entry. Discount, I had done the underline in the question. Discount and credit side. Discount credit side means it is a discount received. Discount received originally is which type of balance? It is a credit balance. So you have to write in credit side. So the answer is discount received account should be credited with rupees 500. Rectify entry is suspense account debit rupees 500 to discount received account 500. Next question. Purchase goods from Anbu Chelvan on credit for rupees 700 was posted to the debit side of his account. So it has been wrongly posted on the debit side. Purchase good from Anbu Chelvan. What is the normal journal entry? Purchase account debit to Anbu Chelvan account because it is a credit purchase. So Anbu Chelvan is a credit balance, but wrongly it is posted on the debit side. So we have to correct it. So correct means we have to write in opposite side. It has been wrongly debited in the Anbu Chelvan account. Now we have to rectify it. So Anbu Chelvan account should be created with rupees 700. The answer is suspense account debit to Anbu Chelvan account 700. Understand? Next, sale of goods to Ponmukil on credit rupees 78 was posted to her account as rupees 87. So it is a excess. It is a excess amount. So excess means what we have to write? We have to do opposite. Instead of 78, it has been written 87. So normally what is the answer for sale of goods to Ponmukil? What is the original entry? Ponmukil to sales. But because of excess amount, we return 9 rupees. We have to correct it. So we have to write in the credit side. Opposite. Excess means opposite. Ponmukil account should be created with rupees 9 because her account only done the mistake, not the other account. So in his account only we have to write Ponmukil account should be created with rupees 9. Rectify entry is suspense account debit to Ponmukil account 9. Next question. The total of sales return book of rupees 550 was posted twice. Twice means double, wrongly posted, extra, over cost. So over cost means opposite. Normally sales return is a debit balance, but opposite entry means credit balance. So sales return account should be created with rupees 550. Suspense account debit to sales return account 550. Now sum number 6. From sum number 6 onwards, each and every entry you have to see it very carefully because in so many places it is a one-sided error, sometimes it is double-sided error. One-side error means only one account is affected. Double-side error means two accounts are affected. Now we'll see what error has been done in this entry. We have to rectify. Exam you have to write only rectifying entry. I given correct entry, wrong entry and rectify entry to understand how you have to write the rectify entry. This correct entry and wrong entry you have to do in a rough paper. In the exam you have to write only rectify entry. No need to write correct entry and wrong entry. That is only for your rough. Wages paid rupees 2000 for the erection of machinery was debited to wages account. Normally erection of machinery means whenever we purchase the machinery, all the erection charges, erection means installation charges, must be added with the machinery account. But instead of writing the machinery, they written wages. See here down in the answer, correct entry is machinery account debit to cash account, because the erection installation charges must be added with the machinery. But instead of machinery, what he done? He written wages account debit to cash account. Wrongly written as wages. So to cash is right. There is no mistake in to cash. Only the debit balance is wrong. So first you have to write correct entry in the first rectifying entry. Machinery account debit 2000. See the rectify entry. Machinery account debit 2000. Now see the wrong entry. Wages account debit. So if we want to rectify, we have to write in opposite side credit. Now see the rectifying entry to wages account 2000. So now it has been rectified. So if it is wrong entry, it is written debit side. You have to write in rectifying entry opposite side credit side. Okay. Next one. Sales return book was short total by rupees 1000. Short means under cost. Under cost means original entry. What is the original entry? Sales return account should be debited with rupees 1000. That's why I underline short and sales return, so that you can easily identify the question and you can do the answer easily. So sales return account should be debited with rupees 1000. Sales return account debit to suspense account 1000. Next question. Goods purchase for rupees 200. Goods purchase for rupees 200 was posted as rupees 2000 to purchase account. How much we have to write? Only 200 rupees. But wrongly what we posted? 2000 rupees. So it is more or less, it is a more. Excess. Excess means we have to write opposite entry. Normally purchase is a debit balance, but opposite of debit is credit. So answer is purchase account should be credited with rupees 1800, because 200 is originally we have to write 2000 minus 200, 1800 we written excess. So we have to write the amount only 1800. So suspense account debit 1800 to purchases account 1800. Next question. The sales book was overcost by rupees 1500. Overcost means opposite. Simple. Sales is a credit balance. Opposite means debit balance. So sales account should be debited with rupees 1500. Sales account debit 1500 to suspense account. Next question. Cash paid to Mukil rupees 2800, which was debited to Akhil account at rupees 2000. So what is the correct entry? Paid to Mukil, which I done underline. Mukil account debit to cash account. So Mukil account debit to cash account is 2800. That is the correct entry. But wrongly what we done, instead of Mukil, we deposit into Akhil account. We deposit into Akhil account as 2000. So only debit side is mistake we done in the account. So in the rectifying entry, what we have to do? First we have to write Mukil account 2800. Then see the wrong entry. Debit side we done the wrong Akhil. Now if we want to rectify, we have to write in opposite side. If we write return Akhil account debit, now we have to write in the credit side. See the rectify entry to Akhil account 2000. So 2800 minus 2000, the balance 800 rupees is suspense account. So to suspense account 800 rupees. Now we rectified this entry. Now move on to next one. Seventh question. The following errors were located at the time of preparing the trial balance. Rectify them. First question. Personal expenses of the proprietor. Rupees 200. Personal means always drawings. Was debited to travelling expenses account. So his personal expenses, correct entry is drawing to cash. Whenever his personal expense means drawings. So drawings to cash, instead of drawings account should be debited. What he done? He debited to travelling expenses account. That is the mistake what is done in the entry. So how we have to rectify? See, the correct entry is drawing to cash. Wrong entry is travelling expenses account debit to cash account. So rectifying entry, how we have to write? First see the correct entry, debit side. What is written? Drawings account debit. So we have to write drawings account debit. Wrong entry, travelling expenses is given in the debit side, which is wrong. Now we have to correct it, means we have to write in the credit side. So write it to travelling expenses account 200. Next one. Goods rupees 400 purchased from Ramesh on credit was wrongly credited to Ganesh account. Was wrongly credited to Ganesh account. So what we have to do? That purchase from Ramesh. What is the correct entry? Purchase account debit to Ramesh account. But wrongly what we done? We credit the Ganesh. Instead of Ramesh, we credit the Ganesh. See the wrong entry. Purchase account debit to Ganesh account. So if we want to rectify the Ganesh, what we have to do? We have to write in the opposite side. Now see the first correct entry. To Ramesh account is given. Purchase is correct. Only the credit balance is done mistake. So what you have to do? To Ramesh, we have to write in the rectified entry perfectly to Ramesh. In wrong entry, Ganesh is written in the credit side, to side. Now we have to write in the opposite side, debit side. Now see the rectifying entry. Ganesh we have to write in the debit, and to Ramesh account in the credit side. So your account is rectified. Your entry is rectified. Understand? So if you want to rectify the entry, simple thing. In wrong entry, if Ganesh is written in the credit side, you write in the opposite debit side. So the answer will be rectified. Next question. An amount of rupees 500 paid as salary to Maruti was debited to his personal account. So what you done? You paid salary. Normally when you pay salary, what is the correct entry? Salaries account debit to cash account. But wrongly what he done? He debited to his personal account. He debited to Madhi account. So wrong entry is Madhi account debit to cash account. So to cash is right. Only in the debit side they done the mistake. So what I said, first we have to write the correct entry in the correct side. Salary is debit balance. So rectifying entry we have to write salary account debit. And Madhi, which is written in the wrong entry debit side, now we have to write in the credit side. To Madhi account rupees 500. Understand? Now we have to move to next question. Next question D. An amount of rupees 2700 paid for extension of building was debited to repair account. So the same installation, at the time of installation, when we purchase the new building, whatever we done the repair, it will become under building account. Or if we remodel the building, it will come under building account, not in the repair account. But instead of building account, they written in the repair account. They debited into the repair account. Now see the correct entry. Correct entry is building account debit to cash account. But instead of building account debit, in wrong entry what they done? They done repairs account debited. So in rectify entry we have to write first the correct entry one. Building account debit 2700. Then see the wrong entry. Repairs is written in the debit side. We have to write in the opposite side. So two side, two repairs account 2700. Understand? If in a wrong entry it is written in the debit side, in rectifying entry you write in the credit side. Two repairs 2700. So your entry will be rectified. Next question. A credit sale of goods of rupees 700 on credit to Meghala was posted to Krishnan account. So what happened? Sale of goods to Meghala. Instead of Meghala, they return the name Krishnan. Wrongly they return the name as Krishnan. So normally what is the entry, correct entry if we sell goods to Meghala? The correct entry is Meghala account debit to sales account. But instead of Meghala, in wrong entry, what they done? Krishnan account debit to sales account. So in debit side, they done the mistake. Instead of Meghala, they written Krishnan. Now same thing we have to repeat. Correct entry, Meghala account debit. So write the rectifying entry first, Meghala account debit 700. Then see the wrong entry, Krishnan account written in the debit side. In rectify entry, you have to write in the credit side. So in rectify entry, you have to write to Krishnan account 700. Next, we move on to question number 8. Rectify the following errors discovered after the preparation of trial balance. Rent paid was carried forward to the next page, rupees 500 short. Rupees 500 short. So what I said, short less means we have to write the original entry. So what is the rectifying entry? Rent account debit, because rent is a debit balance. So rent account debit to suspense account. You have to write only the rectifying entries. So whenever it is given in the question, after the preparation of trial balance, see the first line. If they written after the preparation of trial balance, you have to write only rectifying entry. No need to write the statement. So rent paid is a debit balance. So rectifying entry is rent account debit to suspense account. Next one, wages paid was carried forward rupees 250 excess. Excess means extra, over cost. So you have to write opposite entry. Wages is a debit balance. Now what we have to write in the credit side. So rectifying entry is suspense account debit to wages account. Okay. Next one, question number 9. Give journal entries to rectify the following errors discovered after the preparation of the trial balance. Whenever it is given after the preparation of trial balance, we have to write only rectifying entries. So when we have to write the rectifying entries, we have to use the suspense account. Now see in this sum, they written purchase book was over cost. Purchase book was over cost by rupees 10,000. So purchases is a debit balance. Over cost means opposite. So we have to write in credit side. So the answer is suspense account debit to purchases account. Next one. Next question. Repairs to furniture rupees 500 was debited to furniture account. So repairs to furniture, instead of repairs they debited the furniture account. Wrong entry. So you have in exam you have to write only rectify entry. This correct entry, wrong entry and rectifying entry, all the three entries why I am writing, because you have to understand how this answer has came. But in exam you have to write only rectifying entry. Now understand the question. Instead of repairs, A debited the furniture account. So correct entry is repairs to cash, but wrong entry is furniture to cash. So to cash is right, so no need to do anything with that. In correct entry, repairs account is debit. So in rectifying entry, you have to write repairs account debit. So whatever written in the correct entry, that you have to write exactly in the rectifying entry. If it is in the debit side written, you have to write in debit side. If it is written in the credit side 2 means you have to write in the 2. Now repairs account is debit side. So in rectifying entry you have to write repairs account debit. In the wrong entry, furniture account is debit. To rectify furniture account, we have to write in the opposite credit side. So see the rectifying entry to furniture account 500. So what is the rectifying entry? Repairs account debit to furniture account 500. Understand? Next question. A credit sale of goods to Akil Nilvan rupees 456 was credited to his account as 654. So instead of 456, it has been written 654. It is a overcost. Normally sale goods to Akil Nilvan. What is the answer? Akil Nilvan account debit to sales account. But because it is overcost, we have to write it opposite side. So the answer is suspense account debit to Akil Nilvan account. Only the excess difference amount we have to write. Rupees 198. 654 minus 456. Understand? So whenever excess amount or extra amount given means you have to write opposite entry. Next one. Next 10th question. In this clearly mentioned you have to write the journal entry and you have to use the suspense account. So question number 1. The total sales in 10th question A, the total sales book was under cost by rupees 350. Under cost means original entry. Sales is a credit balance. So rectifying entry is simple. Suspense account debit to sales account 350. Next one. The total of the discount column on the debit side of the cash book rupees 420 was not posted. Not posted means original entry. Not posted less under cost means you have to write original entry. Now discount debit means it is a discount allowed. So discount debit means it is a debit balance. So you forgot to write the entry. Now you have to write this entry. So rectify entry is discount account debit to suspense account. Next question. The total of one page of the purchase book is rupees 5353 was carried forward to the next page as rupees 5533. So it is more or less, it is more, excess, rupees 180. So excess means we have to write opposite entry. Purchase is a debit balance. Opposite of purchase debit balance is credit balance. So rectifying entry is suspense account debit rupees 180 to purchase account 180. Understand? So in rectifying entry, suspense account debit 180 to purchase account 180. 5,533 minus 5353. 5,353 is 180 excess. The difference value only we have to write. Okay. Next question. Salary rupees 2,400. Salary is rupees 2,400 was posted as rupees 24,000. So instead of 2,400, it is written 24,000. So it is more excess. So we have to write opposite entry. Salary is a debit balance, but to rectify it, we have to write in opposite side, credit side. So the answer is suspense account debit 21,600 to salary account 21,600. 24,000 minus 2,400, 21,600. The difference value we have to write in the answer. Next question. Purchase of goods from Sembyanma Devi on credit rupees 180 was posted to her account as 1,800. So instead of 180, it is written 1,800. So it is a excess, over cost. So over cost means we have to write opposite entry. Normally, purchase goods from Sembyanma Devi means the original entry is purchased to Sembyanma Devi. It's a credit balance in original, but when we have to rectify it, is excess means we have to write opposite. So name we have to write in the debit side. So Sembyanma Devi account debit 1,620 to suspense account 1,620. So 1,800 minus 180. Next one, 11th question. Rectify the following journal entry. See, Kumran account debit to cash account 10,000. Salary paid to Kumran. Normally salary paid. This entry is given wrong entry. We have to rectify it. So simple way to rectify. Salary paid to Kumran. Normally salary paid to Kumran is what is the answer? Salary to cash. But what we done in the question, instead of salary we debited Kumran. Instead of salary we debited Kumran. So now what we have to write? Salary we have to debit, and Kumran, which is wrongly written in the debit side, we have to write in the credit side. So the answer is, see down, salary account debit to Kumran account 10,000. Salary rectified. Next one, Sengutuvan account debit to cash account, rent paid to Sengutuvan. Normally rent paid is what is the answer? What is the correct entry? Rent account data to cash account. But instead of rent, he written then Sengutuvan. So if it is written in the debit side, we have to correct it. When we have to correct it, we have to write in the opposite side, credit side. So see it, rent account debit is the original answer. So rent account debit we have to write in the debit side. And Sengutuvan, which is written in the question debit side, now we have to write in opposite side, credit side, to Sengutuvan account 6,000. So now rent is rectified. So if it is wrongly written in the debit side, we have to write in the credit side, the simplest thing, opposite side. Next one, cash account debit to sales account. What we done? We done furniture sold for cash. When we sold furniture, what comes in? Cash comes in. Because it is an asset, so we have to write furniture account should be created. So the answer is cash to furniture in original entry. but instead of furniture we return sales. So say two sales is given in the question. So when two sales is given in the question, we have to write in opposite side. See the answer C, sales account debit to furniture account, because furniture account always write in the credit side because we sold furniture, so furniture goes out. So we have to rectify, so sales account should be debited. Next one, cash account debit to Kumar Raja account, goods sold to Kumar Raja for cash. Means when we sell goods for cash, it is a cash sales. So cash account debit to sales account. But instead of sales, we return Kumar Raja in the credit side. So we have to rectify it. Two sales we have to write in the correct side, and Kumar Raja, which is wrongly given in the credit side, we have to write in the debit side to rectify it. Next one, money Maran account debit to purchase account, goods taken by the proprietor Mr. Money Maran for his personal use. Personal use of goods. Whenever goods taken for personal use is drawings account data to purchase account. But instead of drawings, what is written? Money Maran. So in debit side we have to write drawings, and Money Maran, which is written in the debit side, we have to write in credit side to correct it, this entry, to rectify this entry. So see the answer, drawings account debit to Money Maran account 1000, drawings are rectified. Next, question number 12. Errors after preparing the trial balance, and you have to use the suspense account wherever it is necessary. So first question is, machinery purchased for rupees 3500 was debited to purchase account. So machinery purchased, and instead of we have to put in machinery account debit side, he wrongly debited the purchase account. So machinery purchase, what is the correct entry for machinery purchase? Machinery account debit to cash account. But what we return? Wrong entry, purchase account debit to cash account. So if you want to rectify the entry, machinery account debit, correct entry we have to write in the correct side in the rectifying entry, machinery account debit. The wrong entry, which is wrongly returned purchase in debit side, we have to rectify, so we have to write in opposite side to purchase account. So machinery account debit to purchase account 3500. Next, rupees 1800 paid to Raina as salary was debited to his account. So instead of salary, we debited to his personal account, in Raina personal account. So what is the correct entry? Salary paid, salary account debit to cash account. But wrongly what he done? Raina account debit to cash account. So if you want to correct the entry, rectify the entry, first we have to see the correct entry, salary account debit, we have to write in the rectifying entry, salary account debit. Now Raina return in the wrong entry debit side, we have to correct it and write it in the credit side to Raina account. So now it is rectified. Rectifying entry means in the wrong entry which is given in the debit side, we have to write in the credit side. So whatever mistake has been done in the wrong entry, we have to correct it. Next, interest received rupees 200 was credited to commission account. Interest received 200 was credited to commission account. So the correct entry is cash account debit to interest received account. But wrongly what he done? Cash account debit to commission account. Instead of interest received created, he returned the credit side commission. So we have to rectify it. In the correct entry, two interest received is written. So we have to write in rectifying entry first two interest received. Now commission which is written wrongly in the wrong entry credit side, we have to write in the opposite side, that is debit side. So rectifying entry commission account debit to interest received account. Next one, goods worth rupees 1800 purchased from Amudanila on credit was not recorded in the books of accounts. So goods worth rupees 1800 was not recorded. So we have to record it. So purchase account debit to Abodunila account 1800. Next one, used furniture sold for rupees 350 was created to sales account. So instead of furniture, he created the sales account. So the correct entry is cash account debit to furniture account, but wrongly written cash account debit to sales account. So the rectifying entry, see first the correct entry to furniture account. So first write to furniture account in the rectifying entry, then see the wrong entry. Sales is written wrongly in the credit side. Now we have to correct it. So we have to write in the opposite debit side. So sales account debit in the rectifying entry 350 to furniture account 350. Understand? Next, the bookkeeper